In 1932, in the remote Congo, John Johnson was tracking through the forest when he hears branches breaking and heavy footsteps that echoed. What he sees next will end up haunting his nightmares for the rest of his life. But before I continue, hit that like and subscribe. Then put a red heart in the comments if you think the cryptic we're going to tell you about is real. Put a black heart if you think it's a hoax. Now let's dive in. There in the clearing stood a nightmare on two legs, a creature straight out of Jurassic Park. Johnson said the beast looked like a T-Rex, about 40 to 50 feet tall, with scaly reddish skin and razor-sharp teeth. The creature, later nicknamed the Kasai Rex, was seen ripping off a rhinoceros's leg like it was a wing from KFC. Johnson shot the creature, but that only made it mad. A year later, some hunters thought they should catch the so-called Kasai Rex. They thought it was probably nothing more than an old crocodile. They were wrong. They spotted a long reddish tail in a lake and thought it matched the description of the creature. They then thought this must be an anaconda until the tail moved and created a wave of water that hit the men. Then the tail swung and knocked a guy off his horse. Then they saw a huge reddish mass in the water they started shooting at before it submerged and disappeared. Then they heard a terrible roar. Time to go. They took off, but the creature was blocking the path, so the men left the path and found some rocks to hide under before they left the area for good. Then in 1950, a hunter named Robert Henson put a team together in the hope to find the Kasai Rex. They never returned. Their terribly butchered remains were found days later. The Kasai Valley has a history of natives encountering all kinds of terrifying creatures like the Chipekwe, which is said to be a reptilian beast that kills elephants and rhinos. Some people think the natives are seeing theropods or creatures that evolved from them, while skeptics dismiss the probability altogether. No matter if real, a hoax, or a mistaken identity, the Kasai Rex still manages to captivate people and creep the rest of us out. Thanks for watching. Neon Ninja Zen out.